First of all, congrats on the big win.
Yeah, thank you.
So what was it like getting the job done in front of those rowdy fans here?
Right?
Yeah.
16 points. And great job from the fella. And you got your teammate here, too.
I got Siobhan, brother.
So Siobhan Adams
right
is
now,
here.
all my teammates trying
Siobhan
to run
also
me at the
had
end.
a good ball
Coach got a
game
little
with
mad about
6
that 'cause,
points. You guys got it done. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
How about that coming
Say it
out
again?
of the United States?
That, right?
the state of-
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
And we welcome you on a Thursday night to high school basketball in the Western Conference 3A, and it's the Shorecrest Scots and the Everett Seagulls. Shorecrest coming in at 5-2 in league play, 7-5 overall. The Everett Seagulls 6-2 in league play and 8-6 overall. We're at the pit at Everett High School. Tom Lafferty along with Alex Clausius. Thanks for being with us. And right now, let's hear from the coaches with tonight's starting lineups.
Hi there, I'm Bobby Thompson, head boys basketball coach at Everett High School. I'm happy to be here tonight to introduce our starting five to you. First off, we have number 3, Muhammad Juma, 5'6", senior guard. We have number 2, Isaiah White, a 6'5", senior guard. We have number 10, Ty Bloomfield, 6 foot, senior guard. Noah Parker, number 11, 6'2", junior, post. And Sam Lawless, 6'4", junior post.
I'm Eddie George, coach of the Shorecrest boys. My starting lineup tonight is, I got Braden Fisher, sophomore. I got Devin Jones, which is a junior. I got Derek Usatello, which is a senior. I got Junior Kagarabi, which is a junior. And I have Alex Lowe, which is sophomore. Alex Lowe is one of my grittier kids. He's the guy that will do any and everything on the floor. He'll rebound, he'll pass. He's a shooter. First and foremost, he's a shooter, but he's an all-around player. I got Junior Kagarabi. He's been with me for the last 3 years. Once again, he's a player that can do everything. He can shoot the ball. He can rebound. He can pass. He's a defender. He's my all-American journeyman is what I like to call him. I also have Derek, which is my senior. Big boy, 6'6". He's another guy. He's big, but he can shoot. He's a perimeter player. He's a mid-range player, and he's a defender. He's long, so he loves to defend. And then I got Braden Fisher, which I call my sharpshooter. He's my sophomore. He's been with me for the last 2 years. And he's an unbelievable player. He's a smart player. He's kind of the glue of our team. I think I touched them all. Did I get them all? Okay.
So Alex Clausius joining us here on the broadcast tonight. Alex, you talk about the Shorecrest Scots and the Everett Seagulls. The main thing, you have to immediately go to the standings because you got to make some hay right here because we're 3 weeks away from the start of the district tournament.
Yeah, Tom, you're right around that 6 or 7 games left, and it's so much you can do with those. A 2-4 versus a 4-2 is so different, especially now with one of these games being for Everett right now is the 5 right now currently, and then guess what? Shorecrest is the 4. Those are the games you really need to be able to jump each other and also gain that sort of not home court advantage, just the advantage over the other team when it comes down to the seeding.
Well, the main thing there is the top 4 teams get a first round bye. They don't have to play that opening play-in game and get booted after one game. But you also have to factor in the Western Conference. Mount Vernon is really good. They're going to bump one of those top 4 teams down into the middle 8, and that's going to bump one of those bottom dwellers off of and see you later next year.
And that top 4, like you mentioned, Tom, is so important just because I always was back in my Skyline days, my senior year, we were the number 1 seed, top 3 team in the state. You go play Roosevelt. Roosevelt hits all their threes one night, and this was before these are way back in the day, but you're out.
Right.
No double elimination, you're out. You had the best season in school history, and you lost one game, and you're out. So it's so big, you never really know. So really capitalize on that top 4 is huge.
So coming in tonight in the Western Conference 3A boys side, the Montlake Terrace Hawks, they're ranked number 1 in the state RPI. They are 8-0, so they're the number 1 spot. Arlington is 7-1. Monroe is at 7-1. And then Shorewood at 6-1. Add in Mount Vernon, maybe bumps Shorewood out. But then, like you said, Everett is there at 6-2. Shorecrest at 5-2. Edmonds Woodway at 5-3. And there's still, with 3 weeks to go, a lot of basketball to be played.
A lot of basketball to be played, but also a lot of good basketball to be played. These are teams that have played their district or their conference games. They've played their non-season. They've gone through the holiday break, too, at the same time. This is the home stretch to really know what team you are and also for the coaches to know what team you're going to be bringing into the next round, into the playoffs.
So Shorecrest comes in after a really outstanding year last year, 12-3 in league, 19-8 overall, 5-3 in the postseason. They went all the way down and played a couple of games down at the Tacoma Dome. In fact, they played 3 games at the Tacoma Dome. That's a pretty good year. I don't care who you are. You may not come home with hardware, but you played at the T-Dome. Okay, successful.
Especially against some of those Metro teams, and they put up a really big fight. I know they've graduated a couple of those players too, but a very good variety of squad here, or of squad for Coach George. Just a good mix of freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior. So they definitely still have a competitive squad coming in here at 6 in our rankings.
For the Everett Seagulls, good year last year as they went to the sub-regional, lost to North Thurston in a sub-regional game. But they have really improved coming into this year, and we're interested in watching a couple of guys, Ty Bloomfield, Isaiah White.
Exactly. I feel like we were talking before we went on air, Tom. I feel like Isaiah White's been here for about 6 or 7 years with the COVID year and the redshirt year. It feels like just because of the impact he's really made on that program, we've really seen him grow as somebody who was maybe just bringing up the ball and passing kind of facilitators. Now he's the guy taking the mid-range jumpers and really scoring for the team. And then for Bloomfield, he's been just scoring threes. I know you mentioned he hit 9 three-pointers the other night for a school record too. So we have some really good athletes out there, and the supporting cast, the role players, they're pretty good as well. Everett's got a good team this year.
So Isaiah White is 17 points away from setting the all-time scoring record for a career at Everett High School. So he's been putting the ball in the hole.
My prediction, he gets it before halftime.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And as you mentioned, another record was Ty Bloomfield hitting 9 threes the other night against Stanwood. So coming in, Shorecrest, their head coach, Eddie George, we heard from him with the starting lineup. And it looks like this again. It'll be Braden Fisher, Junior Kara Robbie, Alexander Lowe, Derek Usatalo, and Devin Jones. And we will take a break and come back with tonight's tip-off. It's Shorecrest and Everett from the pit on STSPN.com. It's Everett and Shorecrest. Everett with Isaiah White, Muhammad Juma, Ty Bloomfield, Noah Parker, and Sam Lawless. The officials, Steve Landreau, Evan Cherlin, Aaron Keller. Evan Cherlin has the basketball. He's just about to blow the whistle, and we'll be underway. And here we go. It's the Shorecrest Scots and the Everett Seagulls from the pit at Everett High School, and Shorecrest will control the opening tip. Shorecrest, it may be green, but it's very, very dark navy blue, if you will, for Shorecrest, and they'll move it to our left here in this first half of action. Just underway. Glad you're with us. Tom Lafferty along with Alex Clausius. Tom Friel on the stats. Todd Elvig at the controls here at STSPN.com. And a turnover right off the bat. And so Everett will take the ball. Scoreless here, 30 seconds into the first quarter. That's Juma. Give it off to Sam Lawless. He dumps it over to Bloomfield, goes in underneath, and he traveled with the basketball.
Tom, I love the backdoor cut to start the game, just because defense is going to be so aggressive at the beginning. Just he got a little bit too far deep, and also credit to Shorecrest for playing great D in the paint.
We're at Everett High School. I think you're born with the backdoor cut. They've played that way forever and ever, and they still do. So still scoreless, 45 seconds in, as Shorecrest looking to break it down. They'll put it in the corner for a three. That's going to be a miss. No good by Alexander Lowe. They swing it to the top. Kagarabi. Now that's Braden Fisher. Fisher looking for some room. Can't find much. Trying to underhand a pass inside. 16 on the shot clock. Little spin move. That's got to be a travel. It will be. Got it inside. Derek Usatalo. Pretty good defense here by Everett.
Great defense. It's that 2-3 matchup zone. So you're in the 2-3, allowing the three to happen. But if those guys get in your zone, you're jumping right at them. Sometimes you're double teamed. It was just great defense, led to the turnover.
The foul. Oh, there wasn't a foul. It was a turnover. I'm sorry. Here I thought there was a foul. We have yet to have a foul. We've yet to have any points scored here with Everett and Shorecrest. Here's another backdoor lob inside, missed by Lawless, and cleared out by Shorecrest. Scott's up. Fisher brings it up, bounces it down low. That's Usatalo. Back out. Boy, I don't know why he didn't elevate for the three. He goes in instead. He probably should have, because he committed the offensive charging foul there. It'll be on Devin Jones.
I feel like Steve Landreau in the stripes over there, he was ready for it. He had a nice infatuation with the punch out. I like that, getting the refs involved a little bit early. But yes, when you leave your feet and you're charging and you're dribbling at that kind of speed, Adam, it's going to be tough to stop.
Still scoreless. Minute 40 in. It will be the first ever scoreless high school basketball game. I'm guessing not. Ty Bloomfield could take care of that. Now White, he for sure will. Turns, faces, misses. The rebound taken down by Noah Parker, and he's going to maybe get the first points of the ball game as he goes to the stripe. It's going to be on Junior Kagarabi, picks up the foul. That's his first personal, second team, and Noah Parker goes to the stripe. Today's game brought to you by Adrenaline Fundraising, our player of the game sponsor, David Wright, and by Bickford Ford with Mike and Jason Bickford. Thanks to our sponsors tonight here on STSPN.com. First good for Parker. First point to the ball game in the column for the Everett Seagulls. Can't hit two. It's going to be cleared out by Shorecrest. Scott's with it. And the dark uniforms moving to our left. Dribbling through traffic is Fisher. Over for a three ball on the way. Rattles off, no good. Kagarabi with a miss. Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Shorecrest. It'll be Everett basketball. Seagulls in their home white jerseys. Navy blue numbers and gold trim. Moving to our right. Low scoring affair so far here at the pit.
Little baseball score.
Yeah, it's 1-0, bottom of the third. As Everett will move it. That's Parker. Ball knocked away. They'll retain possession. Parker throws it in. Isaiah White goes to the baseline. Double team there. Kicks it back out. They'll get to Bloomfield. He elevates for a three. Won't go. And Lowe grabs the rebound. Comes up, goes into traffic, puts it up, no good. And the rebound comes down. Sam Lawless has it. Fouled in there. I think that's going to be 14-on-14 crime. It will be. It's going to be Alexander Lowe, his first personal foul, third team foul. Remember the new rule in high school basketball, we go to 5 and reset. So no more 1-1. 5 were in the bonus. Team fouls. Hook pass down low. That's White, goes around and puts it up and in. Isaiah White.
Love the use of the left hand there, Tom, especially with Karagabi. But he's a good athlete out there playing defense, very much the same height and the same athleticism, so you got a little finesse with the left.
3-0 lead for Everett. Shorecrest yet to put a point on the board. That's Braden Fisher as they swing it over to the corner for a 3-tie ball game. Derek Usatalo, we're tied at 3-all. Everett works and works and works to get 3 points, and they just come down and bury a 3-ball. And it's 4:34 to play. Opening quarter, Wesco 3A boys basketball, dribble drive in. Missed by Lawless. Blocked out of there. Then almost getting clothesline coming out of backcourt. They swing it in the corner to Kagarabi, goes in, went around the defender, up and in. And Shorecrest takes their first lead of the ball game, leading it by 2 at 5-3. 4:14 to play, opening quarter. Juma tried for the bounce pass. It was kicked out of bounds there by Alexander Lowe. Shorecrest just plays quick on defense.
Quick defense, just really active hands, too, and just makes you seem a little bit bigger than you actually are, too. So it's going to be tough for the Seagulls to pass around that.
White throws it in. Juma. Back to White again. Goes behind the 3 line, then goes in, has the ball stripped away. Knocked away cleanly, grabbed by Fisher. Fisher brings it in, tries a little fancy bounce pass. Devin Jones didn't know it was coming. And then Isaiah White comes, took it up, took his lunch money and lays it up and in. And Bobby Thompson wants a timeout, and we'll step out for 30 seconds. 3:48 to go in the opening quarter. 7-3 Shorecrest leading Everett. Back with this.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust. The one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Well, AC, you got to hold on to the basketball.
With 7 combined turnovers within the first half of the first quarter, it's tough, but Shorecrest is really capitalizing on these last few possessions, and hence the timeout by Coach Bobby Thompson.
7-3 score. The lead for Shorecrest. And they'll bring it up. Ty Bloomfield. Now that's Muhammad Juma as they work it around. Juma again, now to Bloomfield. Dribbles along the baseline, goes in, has that reverse lay-in blocked out of there by Kagarabi. But answering on the other end is Noah Parker. Took the rebound, put it up and in. It's a 7-6 ball game. He's got 4 points in the ball game.
Noah Parker is going to be big for them on how their next few weeks end up for the postseason. They're really looking for a third scorer. Little highlight time.
Here's a steal and a dunk. Isaiah White with the slam, and it's back to a lead for the Everett Seagulls. Our second lead change of the ball game. Everett kind of came alive defensively as well.
So do the kids here for AAU night.
Yeah, lots of good crowd on hand. The AAU kids back behind the basket down to our left.
There's nothing like a dunk that you can just get the crowd re-energized.
Isaiah White picks up the foul here. That's his first personal foul, first team foul against the Seagulls. Sideline out of bounds on the near side for Usatalo. Marcio Garcia Luna checks in for the first time. Our first sub here in this ball game with 2:42 to play in the opening quarter. 8-7 lead for Everett Shorecrest basketball. Long cross-court pass, elevate 3 on the way. That one won't go for low. And Isaiah White grabs the rebound. Slaloms his way up the floor. Now they'll back off and set up the half-court offense. Garcia Luna, now to Juma. Looked at Bloomfield a little too close. Isaiah White with 10 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Sweet. Down it goes for Isaiah White.
If he's hitting threes, hitting lefty layups in the post, too, it's going to be a long night for the Scots.
He's got 7 points in the ball game. Biggest lead of the game for Everett at the 2-minute mark to play in the opening quarter. A three on the other end. Ooh. Bang! Down it goes for Junior Kagarabi with the 3-ball.
Great rotation. He's coming off a couple of big games too recently, and I know Coach Eddie George is happy to have him back.
That's White. Coming in, he was 17 points away from the career scoring lead in Everett High School history. They've been some good players. Here's a nice little land underneath. I agree with you, Sam Lawless. Good player.
Going to need that height in the post at 6'4", and it's always unorthodox with a lefty.
As Shorecrest now moving it underneath. Everett with a 13-10 lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shorecrest. That's their 5th turnover of the ball game. Everett by 3, 13-10. 1:22 to play, opening quarter. Wesco 3A boys basketball. Important game for both these teams. You'd like to stay close to the top 4 in the standings. Maybe get a first-round bye going into the district tournament in 3 weeks. Bloomfield elevates for a 3. Down it goes.
Bloomfield has one of those shots that you think it's going in every single time. We've seen him hit so many threes over the last couple of years, and big threes too. It's glad to see him as a senior still going.
Will they answer on the other end? Yes, they will. Down it goes for Braden Fisher for the Scots.
Wasn't it just 1-0?
It was. Now it's 16-13. Inside a minute to play in the first quarter. Juma elevates for a 3. It rims out, no good, but the rebound grabbed down there by Sam Lawless. They give it to White. 25 to shoot. 34 on the quarter clock.
Oh.
Bloomfield from downtown. He was out in the middle of Wetmore and shot that one. And then the rebound comes down. Everett gets it. The putback miss by Garcia Luna. Grabbed by Shorecrest. And then grabbed right back and steal by White. White deep in the corner. Shot clock is dead. They can play for 1. 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wyatt backs up out to the logo. Garcia Luna, Juma. 6 seconds to go. Now to Bloomfield. Goes in. Foul. Count the basket.
Ooh, great body control for the and one right there. Way to lean back and just get enough spin on it to go off. We don't really see him inside the three-point arc very often, so glad to see him be able to finish.
So that's a second personal foul. It's going to be on Junior Kagarabi, 4th team foul. So I don't think we're going to get to the bonus here in this quarter. Free throw missed by Bloomfield. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter here at Everett High School at the Pit. And the Everett Seagulls lead the Shorecrest Scots 18-13 after 1. Back in 1 minute with the second quarter right here on STSPN.com.
There, laddie, do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story you'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Leading the way for the Shorecrest Scots is 5 points for Kagarabi and Derek Usatalo. They each have 5. For the Seagulls, Isaiah White has 7 in that quarter, and then 4 points for Bloomfield. So here we go, second quarter underway, 18-13 score. Near steal there. Garcia Luna, they lost to the defender there, had a chance, a little power play, but they will get it inside off the back of the iron. No good. That's a miss by Parker. Battling for his own rebound. Jump ball will be called. It'll be the other way we go, and it'll be Shorecrest basketball. Parker was battling there against Devin Jones, and Jones, I think, took one in the eye or off the snout or someplace. He said, yeah, I'm okay.
He had to earn it.
As soon as I can not see double. He already has a big bandage on his left arm, left hand, and left wrist. So now Shorecrest basketball, down by 5. as they're swinging around the corner to low, back out. No, it's going to be a near turnover. Yeah, it will be a turnover on the over and back. Trying to chase it out of back court is Kagarabi, and that is their 7th turnover.
It all started with Garcia Luna there, Tom, just pressuring the ball. It just knocked a couple seconds off the shot clock to get their sped up in their offense, and they just looked a little discombobulated.
Isaiah White, boy, it looked easy, but then the defender stepped in and committed the foul. White had just a soft little pass in, but that's going to send Lawless to the free throw line. And the foul is going to be on Usatalo. That's his first personal foul, first team foul of this second quarter. Reset after the quarter. First free throw good for Lawless, and he will get another. Opens up now a 6-point lead. Everett eagling their biggest lead of the ball game. Could extend that lead here with another free throw. Next one, kind of unorthodox looking, but
it's very. I thought I was watching something from the 1960s with the one shot and going up, but if it goes in, that's all that matters.
2013, so it's a 7-point lead for Everett, their biggest lead of the game. Then a whistle. It's going to be on Bloomfield. Committed it way out by the center line. That's his first.
Sorry, I don't think Coach Bobby Thompson really enjoyed that one, especially because he was about to get subbed out too. It's like that's a cheapie up at the top. They're not going to do much from up there.
So he will go to the bench. Juma is out there along with Isaiah White. Shorecrest with the basketball. Devin Jones over to the right side. Elevate for a three that won't go. It's a miss by Tyson Lasconia, who's into the ball game now. Lasconia with the miss, cleared out by Everett. Here come the Gulls. White has it between the circles, backs out to the logo. Looking for Juma, hands it to him. He'll head inside. Whistle away from the basketball. The basketball is up topside with Garcia Luna. And they're going to get, I think, Jack Thompson.
The freshman.
The throwing Samoan?
Almost. Nope, 6'8", freshman, post from Shorewood. Really close, though, Tom.
Yeah. Well, you see Jack Thompson throwing Samoan. Out top side, as they swing it around, Isaiah White with it. Puts the ball on the deck, puts it up in the air, puts it through the hoop. Just that easy. That's the way they draw it up. He's got 9 points in the ball game.
With the mid-range game kind of going away in the NBA and college now, it's great just to see some good, hard basketball.
Just a pull-up jumper. How about some post play down low for the throwing Samoan? Jack Thompson with it in. Do people even remember who Jack Thompson, the throwing Samoan, was?
I do.
Cougars do. That's Cougar lore. It's 22-15, 7-point lead. Everett's led by as much as 9. Looking for a backdoor feed down low, thinking better of it. Garcia Luna just passes through. Give it off going in. That's a nice move by Sam Lawless.
It's something about the lefty. He's just so crafty. Great couple of steps there to get to the hole.
He's got 6 in the game so far. The lead is 9, 24-15. 5:45 to play. First half. Long outside three. Too hard. Missed by Fisher. Back up by Thompson. No. He traveled with the basketball. He got to put out both palms up and say, what? Me? Travel? He did.
Looked like me when I was up at the concession stand seeing if they had hot dogs, you know.
What? Me?
Yeah.
8th turnover against Shorecrest. Checking in, Daniel Bekele in now for the Seagulls. So deep rotation tonight for Bobby Thompson of the Gulls. Bloomfield back in. Give it to Juma. Dribble drive along the right side. Feed in the corner. Bekele. Back out. Yeah. We're going to call offensive foul. White gave himself some space, I think, because he put up the elbow and gave himself some space. It was
actually, I think, Lawless on the player control. He was
Lawless.
He was kind of setting an illegal screen, creating a little bit too much space for White.
First personal on Lawless, second team foul. And now Shorecrest basketball. Devin Jones to Thompson. Left side again, giving himself some room is Braden Fisher. Long cross-court pass right side. Lasconia down to 12 to shoot. Lasconia on the dribble. Back to Fisher again. 8 to shoot. Corner. 3 on the way. Side iron, no good. Missed it by Jones. Foul on the rebound.
I think Thompson with the foul on the rebound, and I think that was a case of I'm 6'8".
And you're not.
And Daniel Bekele's 5'10".
Yeah.
Just got to own it.
That's his second personal. Third team foul on the Scots. 4:49 to play, first half, at the Pit at Everett High School. On a Thursday night, we're back with you tomorrow night. We'll be out at Lake Stevens High School. Boys basketball, Lake Stevens Vikings, and the shocking Jackson Timberwolves had a big shocking win last night over the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. A miss by Bloomfield, rebound by Jones, and up the floor comes Fisher. There's a little 12-footer that won't go, missed by Lasconia. And another defensive rebound coming down for White.
Isaiah White does everything. I think he checked my ticket coming into the game. He is just everywhere.
Again, coming in, he was 17 points away from the all-time record. Can he get a little even closer here? He backs down at the low block, turns, face, blocked, right back at him. Good job defensively there by Devin Jones. And here comes Shorecrest, Usatalo into front court. Kind of dribbling through the traffic, and one coming up here for Devin Jones. Shorecrest can move the ball around. They got it to Jones, and he'll go to the stripe.
And Jones feels like it's been in the whole game at the same time being that big for him down there, and just great body control, absorb the contact, and finish for two, and those are the ones you need to convert. And let's see if he can convert the full and one three-point play.
It's going to be on Lawless, his third team foul. The AAU kids behind the basket trying to disrupt things, and Lawless or Jones just says, hold my popsicle, here you go, and he puts it in. 24-18 the score, 6-point lead. Do they still have popsicles?
Yes.
Juma goes down, triple team there, thinks better of it. Bloomfield, leave him open, but he couldn't hit the three ball. Kept alive by Everett, body's on the floor. Who's got it, goes out of bounds. It'll be Shorecrest basketball. Good hustle there. Trying to prevent the ball from going out of bounds, but it will be Shorecrest basketball. 3:29 to play, first half. 6-point lead for the Seagulls on their home court.
I was wondering if Coach Bobby Thompson was going to pull Lawless right there with those two fouls, and I think when he was diving for that ball, he was going, please, not another foul, please be out of bounds. All right, good, because he had a sub coming in for him, and just got to go with the second half, or the end of the second quarter with the backup post.
So it'll be Shorecrest basketball. Turn, face, fire, down it goes. That's a junior Kagarabi. He's got 7 points in the ball game, but what was a 9-point lead is a 4-point lead for the Seagulls. They've kind of gone silent here the last couple of trips down the floor. Bloomfield says, here's your silence. No, he doesn't. The silence is deafening as Bloomfield can't hit it. Missed it. And it'll be out of bounds.
The threat of Isaiah White. Both the guys went with him and left Bloomfield there. One of their snipers from out deep just left him wide alone. So even if Isaiah White's not getting the ball, he's still making an impact for his teammates.
So Shorecrest moving the ball around in the corner to Jones, and he was called for the offensive charging foul. That's his second personal foul, fourth team foul. So we may get to the bonus here in the second quarter. We're at 4 and 3 in team fouls. 2:45 to play, first half. Everett with the lead by 4. They have the basketball in the white uniforms moving to our right. Bounce pass to Isaiah White. Back to the basket. He'll kick it back out. Stephen Post into the ball game. Juma has it at the right elbow. Dribbles to the baseline. Feeds it underneath. Laying up and good. Nice move there. Stephen Post gets the bucket, and it's 26-20.
When you cut to the hole, good things happen.
Lead is 6 for the Seagulls. Shorecrest with the ball. Usatalo. A long cross-court pass over to Jones in the corner. Shot on the way. Who's got it? That was a miss by Biniam. The rebound controlled. Back and forth. Little give and go. Down low it goes. And the bucket by Noah Parker off the assist from Isaiah White. He can do everything, like you said.
Do everything, but also give credit to Noah Parker on that play. Giving it up early to get it back, too. It really moved the defense at the same time.
28-20. The lead is 8 for Everett. Inside 2 minutes now to play in the first half. Pull-up jumper rattles out. Tough luck shot there by Braden Fisher with the miss. And a timeout called by Bobby Thompson. I don't think that Eddie George said who had the ball. We're going to have a timeout here. I'm not sure if it's a 30 or a full. I think it's a full timeout. We'll step out. 28-20 the lead. Everett over Shorecrest. Back with more after this.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Today's game brought to you by Capelli Carpentry. Kyle Capelli, scoring update sponsor. And then Grit Handcrafted Wood, proud parent sponsor. Right now, if you text someone that's here at the game, you're watching at home, text someone here at the game, tell them to come over to our broadcast location. At halftime, they'll get a free T-shirt. So text grandma and grandpa or aunts and uncles that are here at the game. Come and get a free T-shirt here from STSPN booth here at the mezzanine level above the floor. Down low it goes for Everett. Laying up good by Noah Parker, and the lead is 10 points. And we're going to have a timeout called here right away after that. That opens up Everett's biggest lead of the ballgame with 32nd, and Eddie George didn't like that last little sequence.
I think he just realized, he goes, oh, man, they're up 10 points. It really gained on him so quick. We got to make sure that this minute and 15, 20 seconds left, this is a great. We don't want to go into halftime more down than we already are. We got to get a couple buckets and a couple of stops. And
Eddie George talking to his team. Like you said, that's just not even stopping the bleeding. May have grazed the skin. Let's not even let it get that far.
We need to make sure that we try to get this down to single digits going into halftime, being down 10 right now.
Shorecrest has committed 8 turnovers here. And out of bounds with 29 on the shot clock. Boy, that was a quick timeout when you have 1 second elapsed from the shot clock. That's Braden Fisher, long cross-court pass. Elevate, 3 on the way. Down it goes. That'll help. Kagarabi buries the 3 ball from the corner. He's got 10 points in the ball game.
He's got a good-looking stroke, too.
Inside a minute to play. Over the right side as they work it. Bounce pass to White. White gets it inside, gets it back. He'll elevate. He'll put up a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Laskonia. Long cross.
Incomplete.
Incomplete out of the back of the end zone. 9 turnovers.
To avoid the grounding call, though, Tom, it was good that he threw it out to the back of the end zone.
Well, he was outside the tackle box.
He was.
38 and a half seconds to play in the first half. 30-23, Everett and Seagull basketball. Noah Parker. Give it to White. Juma will shoot a 3. Rattles off. Kept alive by...
Hold it.
He go up with it 19 seconds ago. That'll be White. He nestles one home from about 12 feet away.
I wanted him to go for the last shot, but what do I know? Not a lot, I can tell you that.
It's 30-23. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Dribbling in, Kagarabi down to 4, down to 3. Grabbed by Everett. Goes up floor, and a foul called. With 2.1 seconds to go, they're going to shoot here. That'll put them into the bonus. Kind of an unnecessary. I don't think they're going to get there in time. First personal foul on Tyson Laskonia. 5th team foul. 2 shots here for Juma.
It would have been a good foul potentially if they were not going to go to the line.
Right.
But with the 2 shots guaranteed right here with the 5th foul, it's going to be some free points.
Yep. Yeah, with a foul to give, you can do that one. You pick up your first, that's okay. End of the half. Next one, good. 34-23. Long good. Heave.
Oh,
hit
what do I know?
The glass would not go for Tyson Laskonia. I think we're going to give away a T-shirt here in just a second, and we will take a break. We're at halftime. Our score, it's the Everett Seagulls 34, and it's the Shorecrest Scots 13. We'll be back halftime here at Everett High School right after this timeout. You bet. Let's.
1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
This is what we train for, every day.
We just received new intel that there's an enemy presence at the airstrip compound.
All those years. When you're the first to arrive, it's not enough to be ready. You have to be relentless. It's our job to control the ground and the sky, wherever they may meet, even behind enemy lines. They call us one-man air traffic control towers, but we're more than that.
Ivy Lima Charlie, break. Airfield is stable. You are clear to land.
We turn hell into an airstrip. And clear the way for others to follow.
Generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. fans, to the followers and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best. Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
And we welcome you back here. Halftime with the Everett Seagulls leading at 34-23 over the Shorecrest Scots all during the break. Tom Friel was busily adding up all the scores, and Alex Clausius has a look at the scoring and the stats from the first half.
Better him than me. Let's start with the visiting Shorecrest Scots. They went 9 of 18 from the field for 50%. They went 4 of 11 from downtown and 5 of 7 from inside the arc. For the Everett Seagulls, they were 13 of 25 from the field. They were 3 of 10 from downtown and then 10 of 15 from inside the arc. Free throw wise, Shorecrest 1 of 1, Everett 5 for 7. Everett scoring wise, leading scorer Isaiah White with 11.6 off for having the Everett school or high school all-time record. Behind him, Sam Lawless with 6, Noah Parker had 8. We also had Juma had 2 at the same time, and then Bloomfield had 5, mostly all in the first quarter, and Stephen Post chipped in with 2 towards the end. For Shorecrest, they are led by Junior Karagabi with some couple of big threes. He has 10. Devin Jones with 3. Jack Thompson with 2. Also, Braden Fisher and Derek Usatilo both chipped in 8 combined for the Shorecrest Scots. Those are the stats for the half.
Thank you very much. Thanks again to Grit Handcrafted Wood, our proud parent sponsor. We had a couple of folks come over. Dad is watching at work on YouTube, watching our game here on STSPN.com.
We won't say anything more than that.
Just at work. We didn't ask where he's working. That's okay. And Grandma is in Oregon watching as well.
That's why we do it, Tom.
That is exactly why we do it. Our game also brought to you tonight by Les Schwab Tires, our presenting sponsor. McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware, an STSPN sponsor since 2010, and by Monster Energy Drink. Again, we're back with you tomorrow night. Joel Boyer will join me. We'll be at Lake Stevens High School for the Lake Stevens Vikings and the Jackson Timberwolves. Wesco 4A boys action. We've got Wesco 3A boys action here tonight, and we're ready to go. Second half with the Seagulls opening up an 11-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game at 34-23. We're ready to go. Whistle sounds, and let's go. Everett moving to our left. They're in the white jerseys, navy blue numbers, and gold trim, and nearly a turnover, but Isaiah White has it. And he carried the basketball. So says Steve Landro here, the official on the near side. 8th turnover of the game against Everett. Steve Landro, along with Evan Cherlin, Aaron Keller, the referees this evening on the floor. And it's Shorecrest. Their dark navy blue uniforms moving to our right. Gold numbers. Back to the basket there. Gavin Leptich is into the second half starting lineup. He's the big guy wearing number 33.
I was wondering if we saw him in the first half.
No, I don't think so.
Braden turnover, first time out.
That is Derek Usatalo. Safe from going out of bounds by Braden Fisher. 5 to shoot. The elevate puts up a 3 that didn't hit. He thought he got fouled. Putback won't go, and that'll reset the shot clock, and they come away empty. Good defense there by Everett, preventing a good shot for Shorecrest. Now the Seagulls leading by 11 a minute into the second half. Here is Ty Bloomfield. Watch out if he gets hot.
A little quiet second quarter for Bloomfield.
He's got 8 points in the game, and the lead is 14 points here for the Seagulls, threatening to put this one away. As Shorecrest works it, right side, Usatalo goes in, no good. Rebound by Noah Parker. And a little full court pressure by Shorecrest. Easily broken into front court. Mohamed Juma. Out of Bloomfield again. 19 to shoot. Isaiah White. Close at the baseline. Somebody's open. That's Mohamed Juma into the paint, and the little runner's up and in. Shortest guy on the floor goes in amongst the big tall guys, says, look out, here I come. And he does. And it's a 16-point lead, ever continuing to open up a bigger and bigger lead. Shorecrest yet to score here, and a timeout called by their head coach, Eddie George. We'll take a timeout here. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. 39-23, the lead for Everett over Shorecrest. Back with more after this timeout.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Sorry, Todd, I gave away all of your T-shirts. They're all gone. They're all gone. We got people listening, watching all over the Northwest, all over the world watching this game, and we gave away all the T-shirts. Underhanded reverse lay and won't go for Fisher. Here comes White out of backcourt, lost a handle on it. They're still scrapping for it. Who's got it? Who's got it? Nobody's got it. It became a rugby scrum there for a second. Jump ball eventually is going to be called.
I think it's going to go to Shorecrest.
Yeah, on the arrow is going to favor the Shorecrest Scots. 39-23. They lead it by Everett leads it by 16 on their home floor. Everett gets Montlake Terrace on Tuesday. Nayland Sood, head coach of the Montlake Terrace Hawks, is here watching this game.
Is that at Everett or here or at Montlake Terrace?
Montlake Terrace here.
Ooh.
On Tuesday. That's an over and back. Fisher was kind of hoping that no one would notice that he went into the front court, back to the front court. And then next Friday, a week from tomorrow, Cascade is here. So the crosstown battle of Everett against the Seagulls. Archbishop Murphy here on Tuesday the 23rd, and they wrap up the regular season close to it. Arlington at Everett, a boy-girl doubleheader on Friday the 26th. That's Everett's upcoming schedule.
They got to play some tough teams at the end of the year, too.
Yeah, Terrace next Tuesday.
That'll be a great game.
Juma, top of the key. Parker. Now Bloomfield. Now goes in, splits the defense. No-look pass. Laying up good, Noah Parker. Nice pass by Bloomfield.
He just has this nice ease about when he's driving down. When he's not shooting from three, I feel like we only see him really shoot from three, but way to create and give it off to Parker, and I think he has 10 points now.
and it's up to 18-point lead. Shorecrest has yet to score here in the half. Little runner, that will go up for Kagarabi. It's up and in, even though he knocked over Noah Parker. No call.
I like the no call there.
Yeah, we play on. And Everett will bring it up. First 2 points of the second half for Shorecrest. Juma in the corner. Bloomfield out top. So Parker. Everybody touches it. Sam Lawless with it. Starts the dribble. That's Bloomfield. He can pass underneath and can bury the 3 ball.
A little fuego for Bloomfield. That's 2 of 2.
He's got 11 points in the ball game. Now Shorecrest back on the attack. Usatalo went out of bounds. Last touch by Everett. It was kind of missed or directed out of bounds by Sam Lawless. So 17 on the shot clock. Derek Usatalo will throw it in at the baseline. Got to fumble the handoff there from Steve Landreau. Corner, Usatalo, no. And offside rebound taken down by Noah Parker. And Everett will bring it down. White will lay it up, no good. Foul called. I don't think Kagarabi liked the call. He's talking with third personal on him. First team foul. First foul of the quarter here. 44-25. The lead is 19 points.
This is our first time I think Isaiah White was been at the free throw line, and that's some place where he usually scores 5 to 10 points a game. It seems like he's always getting to the charity stripes. So let's see if he can knock a couple down.
First tonight. He's got 12 points in the game. 5 away from the all-time career scoring record. Misses the second one.
I was wrong. I thought he had it by halftime. I know he wanted to have it by halftime.
He did.
Just didn't go his way that first half.
How about the block shot there by Noah Parker? Did you have that on your bingo card?
I did not. I only had Sam Lawless triple-double on my other side.
How about the block on one end and then a missed lay-in on the other end by Noah Parker off the nice little pass from White. And here's an interception by White. Back to the other way we go. Will he break it himself? No, he'll cross-court it in the corner. Bloomfield, bang!
That's the microwave heating up a little beep, Tom.
He's 3 for 3 from outside the arc. It's 48-25. The lead is 23 points. And down goes. We're going to have an offensive foul. Backing in there, that's a good call. Derek Usatalo. Kind of no look backed in, uses rear end. His second personal, second team foul.
And I believe that's Noah Parker's second charge he's taken, too, at the same time. And there is a little bit of an art to it. You just don't want to be hit and fall down the way he kind of lays down. Really kind of good, great Showtime, little Hollywood to it at the same time is a great way to go about it. So good for him.
So it'll be Everett basketball leading it by 23 points with 3 minutes of play in the third quarter. Backdoor lob. Bloomfield was looking for White. Then a rebound was grabbed off the miss there by Noah Parker. And then a clearing out foul is going to be called on Robel Biniam. That's his first personal and the third team foul. Lob a pass inbounds. Lawless now to White in the paint. A long time. And finally, Evan Sherlin says, yeah, that's long enough for the little cha-cha-cha dance move.
10th turnover here for the goals, but the previous play, Tom, it was an alley-oop pass.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent to the shot play in football after you get a turnover. That was the Bobby Thompson. Let's see if we can bring the house down and really kind of get up to that 20-point lead plus.
Reach-in foul here. It's going to be called on Bloomfield. That's his second personal foul, first team foul. Out of bounds far sideline. And Steve Landreau wants to do some maintenance work with a towel. He's just showing off for some camera time. CT, some camera time.
Yep.
He says, yeah, we're ready. Aaron, throw the ball in. Here we go. Shorecrest down big, 23. 2:36 to play, third quarter. Jones goes down, knocks over Noah Parker.
Didn't get the call that time.
No.
Love the enthusiasm, though.
That's Jones again. He goes around the defender and lays it up and in. found a little path and made his way up there.
Jones has had some great takes today. I'd love to see him get the ball maybe a few more times and really create off the dribble. He's a good player.
Here's Juma. Tried a little, goes to Parker. Parker just saves the day for people. I think and we're going to have a timeout called. I don't think Bobby Thompson liked the way things were going on that possession. We'll step out with 2:03 to play in the third quarter. 48-27, Everett leading Shorecrest. Back with more after this timeout.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Everett with the basketball after the timeout. Ty Bloomfield on the lay-in, up and in for Ty Bloomfield, the bucket. He's got 11 points here in this quarter, and the lead is 50-27. And now Jones he had that same move on the right side of the key the last time. He tried it on the left side this time, and a pushing foul is going to be called. And this is going to be against Noah Parker. Parker, his second personal, and the second team foul. And we have a substitute here. I think it's his first personal, second team. Stephen Post checks back in. Noah Parker will sit down. The lead is 22 at 50-28. And that's Devin Jones, a 6'5 junior. Hits the free throw, makes it 50-29. Stephen Post into front court. Now they look for White in the corner, elevating, three, up and good. Bloomfield. Is he 4 for 4? 4 for 4 in the quarter for three. He's got 14 points in the ball game.
The microwave.
It is. Going in with a little runner, won't go for Biniam. Back up, tap up, no good. Who's got it? Again, reload by Biniam for Shorecrest. He tried to head back, and it was closed off there by Post. Back out with the fresh shot clock. Fadeaway jumper up. That's going to be short. No good by Jones. Grabbing the rebound there was Kagarabi, and the foul is going to be called. Jump ball, excuse me. Kagarabi's I think he's kind of talking to his own teammates. Come on, guys. Somebody else has got to try to get these. Jack Thompson's back in. We're inside a minute to play in the third quarter. Isaiah White. Long outside, one won't go. This three ball missed. And the rebound controlled by Jones. Jones in the front court. 24 on the shot clock. Devin Jones to Thompson. Back to the basket. Backs it down.
Good move.
Puts it up and in.
Had a nice drop step and went over his right shoulder to finish, too. Great work by the freshman.
Going down to the other end, he lost on the defense, though, and getting it is Sam Lawless.
I'm an offensive guy. I'm not going to talk about the defense.
Okay. You are offensive.
Yep, I am.
Into front court comes Biniam for Shorecrest. Shot clock is dead. 11 seconds to play in the quarter. Long outside pass. It goes to Thompson. Down to 6, down to 5. The runner by Thompson, no. Kept alive by Thompson, but he knocked it out of bounds. And so with 2 seconds exactly to go in the third quarter, are they going to throw the length of the floor pass or just throw one in? Either going to throw one in. White will shoot it. Off the glass, no good. We head to the fourth quarter with Everett Seagulls leading at 55-31 over the Shorecrest Scots on STSPN.com. (21-8).
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So let's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
And welcome back. Here we go. Thanks for being with us. Thursday night, high school basketball. Where else would you rather be, AC, than right here?
The pit is one of my favorite places to watch a game. Always great to see everybody up on the mezzanine level looking down.
And down it goes. A 3-ball in. Good for Braden Fisher for Shorecrest. Makes it 55-34. Lead 21 points. Looking for White inside. Still hasn't got the career scoring record here. Was chasing that this evening. Elevate for 3. Won't go. Usatalo with a miss. Outside, then a foul on the rebound.
I believe it was an out of bounds. It
just
hit
went
the
out of
top,
bounds. Okay.
One of the above the backboard.
Well, in fact, you can still see one of the cables shaking there. So it'll be Everett Seagull basketball, the superstructure. As they work the perimeter. White. On top again, Lawless. Now to Parker. Juma. 10 to shoot. Backing in. 7 to shoot. Juma gets it back. 4 to shoot. Juma still has it. Bloomfield goes in. Blocked out of there. And then hurt on the block. Went up for the block there was Usatalo. And he's hurt. I don't know if he
I think
hurt
came
his,
down wrong.
Come down wrong, or did he hurt his...
It's kind of...
yeah, I think he went in and got the block shot. Then I think he took one. Took one for the team.
Haragabi missed a bunny on the back end, too. Did not look very happy about that.
So he will go to the bench. And he is in still some discomfort down there. So we will play on. Everett with the basketball, leading big, 55-34. As they go topside. Lawless. In the corner again to Parker. Back to White again. He'll shoot a 3. Nope. Front of the iron, no good. Kind of forced that one up, I'm thinking. As they go in the corner, turnaround jumper, good. 3-ball in the corner, right side, good for Junior Kagarabi. 55-36 now, back to a 19-point lead. Everett's led by as much as 23 in the game.
Your Coach Thompson here calling a play, waste a couple extra seconds and find a good look.
That's
always a good look.
Finding Isaiah White, find number 2. He's got 14 points in the ballgame, 3 away from the career scoring record here at EHS.
Is 16 to tie, or is 17 to tie?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask me.
Well,
17 to break it. I think it's 17 to break it. 16 to tie it.
How about if he goes for 18 and we'll be good?
Oh, yeah, we'll be good. How about swish down it goes, says Braden Fisher, says, take this career scoring record. And Fisher buries it. 57-39. 5.5 to play. Fourth quarter. Looking for White. That was a bad pass there by Sam Lawless. 12 turnovers and a timeout on the floor called by Everett. 5:19 to play in the game. 57-39. Seagulls up big. Back with more after this timeout.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
5 minutes and 19 seconds to play in this one. It's been pretty much all Everett. They led 18-13 at the end of one and then increased it out to as much as 23 points. And here's a pass in the corner. They can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. On the turnover, their 15th turnover. Derek Usatalo went off his fingertips and out of bounds.
Good to see him back in the game.
Eddie George, I think, is going to not want to look at this tape tomorrow with all the turnovers. He'll watch it tonight, in fact, before retiring. That's Bloomfield. He'll shoot. Miss. And the rebound controlled by Devin Jones, and he gets the go from Coach. Now they'll work the perimeter. Shorecrest with it. Nearly stolen by Bloomfield. Grabbed again by Fisher to Thompson. In. And one coming up for Jack Thompson.
Jack Thompson as a freshman and Fisher as a sophomore. That's some good young talent for the Scots.
Second on Parker. And the first team foul of this fourth quarter. Jack Thompson, 6'8" freshman. Alexander Lowe's a sophomore. Kagarabi's a junior. Braden Fisher's a sophomore. Some good talent coming back here for Shorecrest. They had a load of talent last year.
Yes, they did.
And went 3 games out at the Tacoma Dome. Play 1 game at the Tacoma Dome. It's a successful year. Here's a 3. Down it goes. Mauricio Garcia Luna gives them their 60th point of the night. 60-41. Runner there by Fisher. Won't go. Well, I thought it was goaltending out of there. I thought it was going in and then tapped out. Uzatalo says, I want those 2. And he gets them. So it's 60-43. Coming up halfway mark of this fourth quarter. Isaiah White. Out by the logo as they swing it right side. Garcia Luna. Now to White again, directing traffic. 3:50 to play, 10 to shoot. Lawless. Spin move by Lawless. Missed it. Gets his own rebound back up. Won't go. You'll have to earn him at the stripe. I thought was the first one an air ball? I thought it hit the front of the rim.
It hit, but great footwork by Lawless there. At 6'4" and kind of playing the big man of the Everett Seagulls, it's just when you have good footwork and you know where you're going to be at all times, it's just great body control, man. Your 6'4" plays like 6'6", 6'7" with the length.
Jack Thompson, third personal, first team foul, first free throw, good. And Noah Parker, the 6'2" junior, with his second free throw, that also is good. Back out to a 19-point lead, 62-43. Coming up on 3.5 minutes to play in the game. Fisher lost the handle on it, but then he got it back, and then he got it blocked back at him. There's the big battle there between Lawless and Fisher. There was a lost dribble and a steal, and then a steal back, and then a blocked shot, and now we've got a foul.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
Ty Bloomfield was in there.
Okay.
Wrestling for it with the freshman.
So we go this way, and it'll be Everett basketball with 3:15 to play in the fourth quarter.
You think Isaiah White knows where point total he's at?
You bet your bippy he does. Reverse lay-in, no, by Sam Lawless. And sometimes you just want to fold it up and say, yeah, we'll grab it next time. Blocking foul is going to be called here. It's going to be on Lawless. That's his third personal foul, second team foul. And 2 shots coming up here. He was on his way to the hoop. So free throw for Devin Jones. Most of these juniors, Devin Jones, Kagarabi, were role players last year on the team that went to the Tacoma Dome for Shorecrest.
It's always nice to bring back a couple of guys to keep the culture around.
Free throws no good. 62-43, the score remains. 19-point lead. Mauricio Garcia Luna now to White. He spins into the lane, puts it up off the glass, no good.
I thought that was a good move, but also I'm not wearing stripes and I'm sitting far away, and I think my glasses are a little foggy.
That's going to be a little travel there. 62-43. 14th turnover on the Seagulls. Yeah, this hasn't been a great game for the Seagulls either. They've just outscored them. And we got a whistle. Do we have? Oh, I think Jack Thompson has got a bloody nose. He does. If you don't like the sight of blood, turn away from your computer screen. He's got his head tilted back. And here comes one of the trainers with some gauze. I'm not sure. Did he take one off the nose? So they've stopped play here. They've got, I think, blood on the floor.
Yep.
Now, a few years ago, it was everybody's going to glove up and gown up and everything. Now they just go out there with a towel and wipe it up.
I was like, man, I haven't thought about this.
With the squirt bottle, remember all that stuff? I guess that's gone away. It should be. I don't think they have the supplies here. She should have gloves on. That's my personal opinion. But she's wiping up the blood here where Jack Thompson got a bloody nose. So I think, and it was Steve Landreau who saw that. You know, Landreau's one of those guys that sees everything. He sees a guy with a bloody nose.
He's been around the gridiron, the hardwood. And
yeah. Actually does a lot of college women's game. He spent last weekend up in Alaska Fairbanks and Anchorage doing college women's games. Does a lot of high school games as well. A back judge. Here's a steal. It's going to be stolen away by Fisher. Going in with the lay-in. No, won't go. Miss there by Usatalo. He'll have to earn him at the free throw line. 62-43, 2:19 to play in the game.
I'd love to be 6'6", Tom. The way he just glided in one step and got from past three-point arc all the way to the hole and drew the foul. Be nice. I could maybe step in front of my other foot.
I'm thinking it's too late for you now.
It's too late.
Yeah. You won't get that late 20s growth spurt. Oh, what could have been, though, AC.
Always. Those are the best stories. Oh, yeah. The good old days.
So here comes Everett. Up big. Juma in the corner to Bloomfield. That's Garcia Luna. 13 to shoot. Isaiah White. 7 to shoot. Isaiah White from the foul line jumper won't go.
Shot.
You know, sometimes the basketball gods just say, not tonight. 62-45.
A fadeaway jumper from around there could be a couple extra better shots.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Near turnover. It is a turnover. Grabbed by White. White brings out a backcourt. Stolen back by the other way. It's going to be Fisher goes in. Bounce pass going in. Laying up, and it is no good. Missed it. Missed there by Kagarabi. Jump ball called. We stay on this end. It'll be Shorecrest basketball.
How'd that ball not go in?
I don't know. It went deep into the cylinder and kicked out. And Eddie George is going to put some subs in.
We don't have a number 42, so swing. Played in the JV probably an hour and a half ago.
Yep. Inbounds here for Shorecrest. Backing down is Usatalo. On top of that, it's Tyson Lasconia. He's been in the ball game. Turn around, won't go. Boy, they've missed a lot of point-blank shots. Kagarabi will be at the free throw line. Foul is going to be called on Sam Lawless. That'll be his fifth, and he will foul out of the ball game.
Gave a good effort tonight.
Yep. So we'll say goodbye to Mr. Lawless, and he will step out and Noah.
Yep.
2 points?
10 points.
10 points, excuse me.
Finishing up for Sam Lawless.
Lawless. Okay. Kagarabi at the free throw line. First one will go. Again, we're back with you tomorrow night right here on STSPN. We'll be at Lake Stevens High School, Wesco 4A boys game. Jackson Timberwolves, Lake Stevens Vikings. Jackson, a huge win last night. You saw it right here on STSPN.com over the previously unbeaten Glacier Peak Grizzlies. You don't think there'll be a war when they meet here in a couple of weeks on the second time through the league?
That'll be a great game. Also, don't sleep on Lake Stevens. It's always tough to go to somebody else's home and go from there.
Here's a steal by Shorecrest. 1 minute to play in the game. Here's a steal by White. Goes in. 2-point slam dunk. Off the steal. He's got 16 points in the ball game. Unless he gets another steal and another dunk, he's not going to break the record tonight. Down low, going in, laying up, no good. A miss, back up, no. Twice they tried.
Oh.
It's going to be a miss. Usatalo going in, step through move, laying good. There's the record. Got 18 points in the ball game. 66-47. As they work it out, I think you'll probably wait 23 seconds. And I think we'll have him. Let's show that again.
And a great PA announcement, too.
That an Everett High School career scoring record, previously held by Jessen Shalati back in the mid-90s.
Steve Landreau, is he asking for an autograph or what?
Just shook his hand. 11:06, so he's got 11:07. He's got the record. He's got a lot of basketball still to play here in the next couple of weeks.
A lot of big
maybe
games.
For a month. So he will go to the bench after setting the record, and the subs will come in. Free throw, Kagurabi. And it's 66-49, 20 seconds to go. And they'll work it around. Everett's going to win this one big. 66-49 now. Juma. Down to 5, down to 4, 3. Juma, will he just dribble it out or will he shoot? He will not. And that will be that. And the final score will be the Everett Seagulls 66 and the Shorecrest Scots 49. So stay with us. We'll see if we can talk with the new record holder, Isaiah White of the Everett Seagulls, as they pick up the win tonight, 66-49. Stay with us. We'll come back and wrap it up from the pit at Everett High School right after this timeout.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
And we welcome you back here to Everett High School, where tonight it was the Everett Seagulls 66, the Shorecrest Scots 49. Everett will win the ball game tonight, and they will do much more to keep themselves alive for postseason play. You'd like to finish the top 4 if you can. So Everett with the win will improve to 7-2 in league play and 9-6 overall. Shorecrest will drop to 5-3 in league play and 7-6 overall. So again, the final score: Everett Seagulls 66, Shorecrest Scots 49. They do this circle routine. They sing the alma mater at the end, and AC, I'm taking it that he's going to come up and join us.
Yes, I hope so.
Okay.
I told Coach Bobby Thompson to set him up when he's done.
And he will be our player of the game as he's in the circle with the rest of the fans now, shaking hands, and he should make his way up here, and we'll talk with him. As we mentioned, let's talk about on the Shorecrest Scots side before we talk about Everett. Shorecrest comes in after a great year last year. They go deep into the Tacoma Dome, play a couple of games down there. It's rebuilding. It's a rebuilding year for them and a bunch of young guys.
Bunch of young guys and a couple of guys that were carried over from last year. And that's how you kind of want. You want 2 or 3 guys to stick around and keep on building and building and building. But a lot of young, love Jack Thompson, the center. Freshman,
Right.
6'8". It's great to have some size. And Braden Fisher out there, he's a great sophomore point guard. So it's just, they have a lot of talent. And I think maybe these next couple of years and mixing with Karagabi too at the same time, it'll be great for them. Still got a lot to go.
And they're going to get some pictures taken over there as well on a record-setting night. And we'll take some pictures here as they're setting up, and they're going to give him at Everett High. I think that's Jessen. That is Jessen Shalati there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's Jessen Shalati. How come the guys that played in the mid-'90s are now old men, the guys that I used to call his games too? So he's now the number 1. So that's Jessen Shalati, the previous scoring record holder at 11:06, and now tonight 11:07 for.
Does that make
Isaiah
you old,
White.
Tom?
It makes me really, really old. So Jessen Shalati. In fact, they have a shirt there. It's pretty cool.
Very cool.
You like it when the record holder's in the building.
Yeah, it kind of speaks to the tradition. I know that Coach Bobby Thompson wanted to instill when he started the job back in the day too, just to see these guys coming out and doing the singing the fight song after the game and doing things like this and getting the fans out here, the players, the 8th grade AAU team on AAU night to come out. It's great to see the tradition.
Yeah, we didn't. So if you got the guy in the building, then you go for the record, right?
Yeah, that's also true.
Playing on Tuesday night down at Linwood, it wouldn't be as much.
I think he's coming up.
I think he's going to make his way over to here as he's high-fiving and glad-handing a bunch of people. Now he's going to make his way up the.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's not always you get to do that. Now he's going to get congratulated as he goes up into the stands. And hope we're following him, making his way over here up to the upper deck, the mezzanine level. He'll join us here in a moment. We're calling play-by-play of our player of the game making his way over here.
I was going to say I don't know how much color I could give. He's got a white jersey on. He's going around the corner. And
here he comes. And we will be talking with our record-holding now player of the game. I think we're going to use these headphones here, and we'll have him stand up back here so he can be seen on the on camera too. As Isaiah is making his way here, there he is. Sit back there so we can get you on the camera, but you can have a seat. You've been working hard. That's good. I think Todd has had a good shot, a good angle for you. There you go. We got to turn your mic on.
Am I good?
And we'll be ready to go.
Perfect.
You were ready to go tonight, but you wanted to get it tonight, right? Because it was kind of cool, Jessen Shalati in the building.
For sure. He works at the school, so I see him all the time. So, yeah, it was good to see him here.
Was he saying he didn't want you to break it, or he did want you to break it?
He did. It was actually funny. At the alumni tournament, he was saying that his buckets count for the total, so I had to go a little extra more.
So what did you in your mind? Were you like, all right, I got 12, I got 14? Were you kind of going for it, or kind of towards the end you were like, I got to get a couple more? How did that kind of play in your head?
I mean, I can't really count my points during the game. It's just too much. But I kind of have a feel for like where I'm at, and I believe I needed 17 to get it. So I knew I wasn't there yet, and I was kind of like, come on, like tonight's the night, has to be the night, and had a couple quick buckets at the end, which felt good. So.
Well, how's that feel, being the Everett High School all-time leading scorer?
It's crazy. I never really thought myself to be that. I mean, I can score the ball pretty well, but I don't feel myself as a pure scorer.
Right.
I feel like I kind of contribute in many ways. So it's kind of cool to have that record without kind of like shooting for it from the beginning.
Yeah.
You're being very modest. We've seen you for the last couple of years. You could score, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Here we go. You want to take a look at it? Go over there, and there you'll be able to watch it later too. But your record-breaking score, we got to get.
Yeah, I'll probably come home to my mom watching it.
There we go.
Yeah, she loves to watch the STSPN.
Does she?
Yeah, whenever I get home, she's watching it. So
nice.
Well,
a couple of big dunks out there.
Yep.
And talking about team, important that you guys got to keep winning some basketball games, right?
For sure. Big shout out to the guys. Ty Bloomfield had a great game, shooting the ball, playing defense. Juma, Sam, Noah, all those guys really just contributed in a big way. So,
Who have you played with the longest?
Ty. I played with Ty and Juma. I think I've known Ty the longest. He kind of brought me in when I first came to Everett AU in 6th grade. And then Juma, really a lot of the guys, since we're a big senior team, I kind of grew up with these guys. So.
Talk to us a little bit about that trip you guys took on all the way down to Arizona and coming back. I know there's those memories that you're making off the court, on the court. I know you guys played Olympia and beat them, a couple close games at the same time. What does that mean for you to get out also against new competition, but also as a team and kind of culture building?
Yeah, really, it was amazing competition. For us, it really wasn't about the games. It was more about like the team bonding, the building. I think everybody from top to bottom, no matter who it was, really got closer. Whether the staff, the players, it really just. We all got closer, and the game was just an added bonus. You know, we had a tough competition. Cleveland Heights was a great team. I think we lost by 5 to them, beat Olympia, then had a tough win against Lower Merion. But that was a great experience. I think as a team, we just win or loss, we really grew. It really didn't matter. So.
Do you get the feeling now? Lower Merion's from Ardmore, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant's alma mater.
Yeah. It was. It's crazy because Kobe, you hear it didn't seem real when it was like Everett versus Lower Merion. In my head, I'm like, it's just something you don't think about, but It was a great experience to play against that team.
Cleveland Heights High School, of course, alumni Travis Kelsey and Jason Kelsey both played NFL Chiefs and Eagles.
Yeah, I didn't know that until after the game. I think my coach told me. So it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. So
that's cool.
My last question: who do you like to? We just talked about Kobe. Is that someone you like to emulate your game after? Is there someone currently you like playing that you see out there? We see you do a little bit of everything. So who do you like looking at?
Yeah, definitely Kobe. Just his mentality, all that stuff. Kind of like. Just growing up, it's been Kobe, LeBron. I've always loved. Right now, I think current players, I really like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I kind of like how he's a big guard, kind of has like a different way of playing, but he gets it done very well. So that's someone I got to watch before the games, kind of to see how he kind of moves, kind of what he does. So that's kind of guy I model my game after right now.
Well, congratulations on tonight, and congratulations then on the record.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go. That's Isaiah White, who is our
I appreciate it.
Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. We'll get him a shirt as well. We'll get some pictures, and we're going to send it away, and we'll be done for tonight. The Everett Seagulls win it 66-49 over the Shorecrest Scots. For Alex Clausius and Tom Friel, our statistician, for Todd Elvig, I'm Tom Lafferty. Good night from Everett.
First of all, congrats on the big win.
Yeah, thank you.
So what was it like getting the job done in front of those rowdy fans here?
Right?
Yeah.
16 points. And great job from the fella. You got your teammate here, too.
I got it, Siobhan, brother.
So Siobhan Adams is here.
All my teammates
Siobhan also had a good ball game with 6 points. You guys got it done. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
How about that coming out?
Say it again. You can't give me credit for some of that, right?